Hi everyone. This is another video that I'm doing for you guys. How to remove the BMS in a better way, faster and quicker. Okay, so I have the BMS in this battery. I remove it, and I'm gonna show you guys how to remove this one, that one, that one. I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna remove those three BMS in front of you guys live. So, what you're gonna need, I I don't have other things but this. So I don't have other things but this to remove it. I have this tools. This is the best tool. This is the tool that I purchased from Harbor Freight. I think this thing was about $9. I need another one just in case. It works pretty good, and I removed the BMS easily. Well, let me show you guys. Now I'm gonna get rid of those. It's already, this one is already done. I'm gonna put it on the side. I'm gonna do it. Let me remove some of them. Oh, I noticed, and well, I'll talk to you guys later about this. I'm gonna leave one on the table. On my artificial table, well, I'm building like a workstation, so hopefully I'll show you guys the workstation I'm doing in my garage. Now this is the battery. Okay, this is what it is. So, but first you gotta remove this nut out of there, and this one out of there. The way I do it, I always wear my gloves because I'm scared of fire, so I put my leg glove on. We're gonna have to remove this one so you can unscrew this. Anything you have to unscrew this will be fine. But you gotta remember, this is you gotta be careful when you remove this. Don't let them touch to each other. Okay, so my best way to do that, I go like this. I take a towel. It's not the right way to do it, because if you have the right tools, I don't have the right tools. This is DIY. You don't have the right tools, you improvise. Okay, I go like this and turn it, and there we go. Loosen up. Make sure it doesn't touch the other bar. Okay, and I unscrew with my finger. All right, and this is usable because I'll show you. Uh-oh, this is too fast. Put this thing back in there. Now I have an issue. Back in there. There we go. All right, now you gotta go do the same thing here, because there's a couple circuits in here. You don't want to touch them. Okay, you don't want to touch them. You're gonna see some light pop up there while you're doing it, so don't be afraid of the lights. Okay, so I gotta remove this. First, if I can take this thing off. Let me pause this. Get the screwdriver. All right. Let me unscrew this first. Okay. You do the same thing. You cover the other side. Make sure you don't touch anything else. But if you have the proper tools, you can unscrew it. But I have nothing here to do that, so I use this. Remember, this is the DIY. You improvise. Okay, this is remove. Let's come out. Then I'm gonna show you guys. These things you can use also. I'm gonna show you guys. Just hit it with a hammer, it just come out. There's 3 of them in there, so yeah, I'm gonna use them. Okay, so now you gotta take this part off. You have to manage to do that. Now for the wire, it's easy to take it off. You just open this thing here. You open it, you take one side off, you open the other one, and you take the other side off. Now, you need to unscrew to take this thing off. That's what happens when you don't have the proper tools. You just lift this thing. Okay, nice, come out. That's it. Okay, now you take this part out first and then push it on the side. The other one will come off. That's it, the other one will come off. That's it. So this, you can use the boss bar. This is pretty nice, strong boss bar. So I'm gonna find a way to use it. Okay, put that on the side. Like I was explaining to you, this is usable. That's the nuts, usable. There is another one there which is usable also. Okay. Now there's a couple screws you gotta remove, but this is at full power. Let me remove those things and show you. Okay, there's those nuts you gotta remove. Use the T10 to unscrew it. Why one glove? I don't know. I can find the other glove and I'm more comfortable doing one glove. Okay. Okay. This is a screw you gotta remove. Let me pause the video. This is a screw you gotta remove. You gotta remove one here and remove one there. Okay, while I'm doing that, there's a light come on. Once you unscrew those things, the light gonna come out. I don't know. This BMS probably senses something. This is 36 volt. Okay. Now the BMS, everything is unscrewed. Okay, everything. Gone, and gone. Now we're gonna start cutting, and this is so easy. Okay, so what's the next step? The next step is to cut. Let me show you the voltage first, and that's the side. Make sure there's nothing on the table. We can create a mass. Now, this is what we have. Now let's check the voltage of this. 39.8. Okay, 39.8. That's the voltage. Let me see if I can get you better reading. Yep, that's a better reading. 39.8. This is fully charged. Gotta be careful. There's power there. Okay. Now you start from this side. You can start either side, whichever you're comfortable. There is something here. You just gotta cut it. Okay. You don't really have to, but it can become annoying. There it is. See? Cut that. There's another one next to it. Furthermore. Now, I switched things to the other side. It's gonna go through this easily. You gotta be careful. Don't go too deep with this. Because that happened to me before. It was issues, fire. So I just cut and cut and cut. Okay, you see? You keep going like that. It seems effortless. There we go. Now this one is cut. There's something next to it you gotta cut too. The same way. There's a little tab there. It's becoming annoying. See the little tab? Take it off. There it is. Okay. Now there's another one. They're together, so it doesn't matter. You can cut this one. Okay. Now there's a tab here. You can't touch this. You gotta make sure you don't touch this. That's why I raise my little towel. Put it right here. Put my finger. It doesn't go down. You cut. Boom. Okay. And then you keep going. The rest of it is easy. You just cut. Cut. You cut the tab. I don't know if you can see the tab. There was a tab. This is cut already. You can't touch the board too much. There is connection to the board, so you guys should know that. You cut, and cut. And then you flip this thing the other way. Now you're gonna cut this side. There's a little tab there too. You can get rid of it. Now, you see, I was like this earlier. I'm gonna flip it the other way. And the light will come on. Don't worry about the light. As long as you take it off as soon as possible, you want to drain the battery. Okay. There's some type of protection on the battery. Whenever something goes wrong, it shuts itself off. Maybe, I don't know. So now, you can see the light. And I'm gonna cut this thing here. Like I said, don't go too deep. Oh. Sorry guys. Okay, now you're gonna cut the next one. You can cut it from the other side, either way. So there's a little tab that's in my way, so let me turn it around to cut it the other side. Now there's a lead there. Make sure you don't touch this at this, or you will see fire. This is why I put my finger there. I know I can cross it, and let's go tap it. I flip it the other way around. You see what's cut already? Okay. All right. Now it will be back. Now you're gonna bring this down. Now let me show you something. The reason it doesn't go all the way down. It doesn't go all the way down. There's a couple things that stop it. So now this thing is stopping to turn around. I don't want to cut this. Actually, you can. This thing stop it to turn all the way too. So you can cut that off. There we go. Now you lay it down. Are you ready to do some work? Nope, it doesn't do anything. Well, anyway, there's a little tab on the bottom there. Let me see if you guys can see this. Okay. There is tab right there. Right there. You gotta cut. You see the tab? You gotta flip this thing this way. Not this way, but that way. Now you gotta make sure you don't touch nothing while you're doing it. So you can put some pressure on it, no big deal. So there is nothing here, so I use this thing and cut. You gotta make sure you don't touch anything, because this is a positive, I believe this is a positive, this is a negative on the bottom. You gotta make sure you do it right. Don't touch each other. Okay, this is cut. Wear gloves, otherwise you're gonna get cut. There's another one there. You make sure your cutter doesn't touch anything but the thing you're gonna cut. So that's why I use this towel right there. I'm just gonna go straight to it and cut it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna go cut this thing right there. It's gonna work. I'm gonna hit cut. Not touching nothing else. Okay, now it's cut. I go to the next one. Next one, there's nothing. There's nothing. You can go straight without the towel. Make sure you don't touch this. Excuse me. Make sure you don't touch this. You don't touch this. You just touch just the thing you're gonna cut. That's it. There we go. Now I go to the next one. There's nothing there. Okay, you just go and push this in down and cut it. That's it. There's nothing there. Don't touch this, don't touch that. Just only the thing you're gonna cut. Boom. And then the last one. So there's nothing there too. Make sure you don't touch that. That will be a problem with your thing. Okay, bring it down and cut. Now this is no tab, nothing. This is the fastest way you can do this. This is the fastest way to come out. No, this is easy. So video will take 60 minutes. That's it. Now, if you notice, when I was doing this one, there's a couple of things here. Make sure you don't touch it. That's the only way. You don't touch those. You see some spark. This one, there was nothing there. There's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. I only put the towel for this on the second one. Then we're done. So I want to show you guys how you can take this thing off when I'm having a hard time. Now, can I do it faster? Yes. It's quick. It's simple. Usually, I try to clean this thing up so it don't get cut. What I'm gonna do with it, I mean, I need to use those. So that's why it's always wear gloves. This thing won't cut you. And if you check the voltage, it'll be the same. This thing's doesn't. When you see the light come on, you gotta hurry up, complete it. But it still doesn't burn you that much electricity, that much juice. Still a 2.9. They all the batteries come. Oh, I have to say thanks to battery clearinghouse. I believe that's the name of the company who sold me this. I had another battery. It came out with 0 voltage, and they replaced it. I sent them a video like this. They replaced it. Let me check. Let me see if I can get the company's name for you guys. They're very good. I just showed them the video. The thing has 0 voltage, and they sent me a replacement. And the name of the company is batteryclearinghouse.com. They sell this thing. You buy, I believe this is the way I bought it. So I bought 3 cells. They come out to $115. This is 48 cells. They give you all the information about the cell itself. It's a battery clearinghouse. They're very good. Well, I had a pack. They guarantee if it's 0 voltage, they're gonna replace it. They did. They sent me a new one without any problem. I have to mention that I don't have any relationship with Battery Clearinghouse. I just purchased stuff from them. They did a good job. They sell me a battery that's dead. And at the arrival, I opened it up and I just showed them a brief video of it. One of my videos that I did online. I sent them a link. They went and verified and they sent me a brand new battery. Yes, I bought a lot of battery from them. No discount or nothing. So they don't give me no discount, but they're pretty good. They returned the battery fully charged, a new battery. Now the old battery, I still have it, and I tried to charge it. Let me show it to you guys. Now this is a bonus on this video, and I wanted to say something about battery clearing house. That's what's become a bonus. Now this battery they sent to me was 0 voltage. When I touched it, it was 0 voltage. What I did, I charged the whole entire battery on those tabs. On those tabs, I charged the whole thing, and then I had the thing was 0. I was supposed to cut it first and do my test on the 12-volt batteries. So some of them was already fully charged. So I let it sit there. And as usual, they're not good. The battery is not good. And it returned back to 0. But what I noticed when I cut it into pieces, I cut the battery into pieces. Ooh, this thing gonna need a battery. Okay, what I noticed is when I have, it doesn't matter the pole. Okay, so when I notice when I charge it individually, okay, when I charge the battery, like this one, what I did, I charged the whole thing, okay, and they all went down. So I decided to do it to cut them separate. So when I check the one of them, like this one is no good. That one, that one had charged earlier. It did a couple of days ago. Now it dropped. This thing was this value was 3 point something, 2.2. Not that messy. None of them is good. See, you got this one's already gone. This one 3.9. This one 2.2. Those two had charges because right now they self-discharge themselves. Now I did the same thing every wall. This is a 4S. I turned it to 4S. Okay. This remain 2.2. Okay. This remain 2.2. 2.1. Those two remain. This one is dead, is at 0. And that one 3.1. Now on this part, this one is not good. Now at the beginning, I test this battery trying to do a 48 volt. The whole pack is drained. Do not know why, because they're all connected to each other as in series, but the weaker batteries went down first. So the whole thing went down to 6 volt. I think I have a video show you guys this. Okay. So now if I check this thing, okay, what do I have? This one is not good. I think it's the same thing. You go this way to get this one, 3 point, 2.8, 3 point, 3 point. Now, my experience is if the battery was 3.3, 2.2 volt is dropping, you can't use that battery because it's dead. It's self-discharging. One of them self-discharging quicker than the other one. Okay. This is 3.1, 2.8. So this thing is draining. 3 point. Okay. Now let's try this one to see what this says. 2 point. What? 2.7, 3 point, 2.8, 2.8. Okay, I'm trying to make a 12 volt out of this. There's a couple battery I need to remove. Like this one is 0 voltage. I think this one is dead. This one is dead. I have to remove those 4 batteries. But I don't know among them I should remove this, because once I do a 12 pack, I don't want to undo it again. Because anyways, I test this battery. This one is trouble, so there's not much I can do about this now. Let's try this one. Okay, let's try this one. This is not cut. All these batteries are the same. What a messy. This is supposed to be 12 volt battery. This was charged. This is supposed to be 12 volt battery. I got 3 volt out of it. So there's a lot of them is 0. A lot of them is 0. Okay. This turned out to be 12 volt battery. There's a way to check. This is the way to check one pack, like the 4P. This is 2 point. This is 0. Now you go on this side. This is 0. There. This is 0. 0. Only one. This one is working. Only one. They remain at 3.2 point. So that's one of the batteries is good. The rest of it is not good. So thanks to Battery Clearinghouse who didn't ask too much question. I just send the video and then just send me a brand new battery. Okay. So this is garbage. The whole thing is garbage. There's nothing you can do about it because it's self-discharging. If they are, it's time you gotta throw them out. Because if you put them in the pack, they'll be 0 voltage. They drain the pack. Alright folks, until then, I'm gonna have a lot more videos for you guys on this Lifepo batteries.